Hi, in this session I'm going to show you how to retrieve your model data. Now we have created a model category.php file in our previous videos. For those of you who didn't follow the previous videos, the command for that is php artisan make model, similar to make controller, and then you specify your category or your entity name, category, recipe, or any other entity that you want a model for. So I have already created my model and it looks like something like this. I have a sluggable trait on that model. That means it will automatically generate a slug from the name, category name. Now I want to use this category category model into my controller. So to do that, the first step should be to use the use command over here and use that category. In that way, you are including that category and all its function on this page. So this is the use syntax. So I'm using app category. Now if you go to category.php page, the namespace is app and the class is category, so that's why it is app category. Now in my public function index, I want to retrieve all my categories. So to do that, let me just comment this out, and um, let me create a variable over here, and let's say app slash category all. Now this these are inbuilt functions of ORM. Now these are available to us by default in our controllers or in any files that we create. If we include this at the top, this should be available everywhere. So I'm going to in the later videos I'm going to talk about the ORM functions that are available to us. For now, let's just var dump this, var dump, and let's see what it returns. If we go here, category not found, it's throwing up an error, so let me get rid of this, try again, and there we go. We have a list of categories. Now this is object format, so let's see how we can make it more readable. So to do that, I'm just going to comment this out, and I'm going to use the for each command, for each loop on categories. So I'm going to say for each categories as let me just I don't want the key, so as a single category, and let me just get the names and the slugs, and I'm going to echo the name, category, name, and I'm going to give a break over here, BR double breaks, and I'm going to echo the slug as well. Slug, and I'm going to give let me get rid of one BR over here, and let's add a couple of BRs over here so that we know it's a separation. And let's see what we get. Refresh it. Here we go. We get the name and the slug of each. So um, so there are other You can also do other functions of ORM that you can use. Some of the other functions, uh, let me comment this out. I'm going to show you some other functions. You can say, let me comment this out as well. You can save categories. You can find categories that are only visible. So for that, there's a way function you can use. I can say where visible equal to 1. You don't have to specify the equal, just have to specify in it takes in 2 parameters. So one is the name of the field and the next is the value. Next, you can say that you want to order it by ID. So you can chain this. You can say you can chain this over here. You can say order by. Now these are keywords in Laravel, so you should know this very well. Order and then capital B and Y. So you can order this by ID and say I want it descending. Or you can say, you can limit it. You can say I just want top 5 results. So you can say take 5, and then at the end you can say get me those results. And if I echo this, let me just uncomment this and let's see what we get. There is an error. Sorry about that. There we go. We get only 5 records.